Hi,
Right.
Tanishka.
Hi, welcome to the session. Right, so how are you doing today? How was your day?
Yeah, my day was great, and of course, this is a weekend, so it will be even
Uh-huh.
better.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow I will be having my graduation day, so
Tomorrow is your
I'm
graduation day. Oh,
yeah, I'm even excited for that.
huh. Tomorrow is your graduation day. So this is like your last semester or what?
No, no, I am working in a job, but our
Oh,
graduation day was delayed because of some external factors.
okay. So like they're calling you back and everything. So okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's like that wearing that scarf and all,
Yeah. The ceremony, the
which
final
happens in
ceremony.
movies. Yeah,
Yeah. They hand over your degrees, no?
yeah, exactly.
So that's there. Makes sense. Oh, that is nice. It doesn't like the my bachelor's college. They don't host anything like that, so we didn't get to do that. But I think like a lot of private colleges do a really nice and good ceremony, and they properly call and give you your degrees and everything. So yeah, that's there. Government colleges, a lot of government colleges don't do that. So quite sad that is. But fair enough. It makes sense it was delayed because I mean, during June, July, that time, offline, online, it was like a very dicey situation still. So that was, I think, the reason they tried to delay it. So it makes sense. Fair enough. So have you caught up with like the rest of your friends and everyone, like who are coming tomorrow?
Yeah, we have like spoke which clothes to wear, all those things.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think with the dress code is pretty clear, no? It's usually like formals that you need to wear.
Yeah, but there are like two kind of category. Girls will have their preferences, boys will have the boys won't have any preferences, just shirt
Yeah.
and pants.
I was gonna say boys don't have any preference. They simply say just wear formal like suits and everything. And then you can wear any type of suit, like any color of suit. It doesn't it's not problematic. You don't have to keep it color coordinated. So that's there. I
Yeah,
think women face a larger problem. They are like, okay, formals as in like Indian formals or like Western formals, and it's like a whole thing. My God. But yeah, regardless. But is it like a, full on like a full day ceremony thing, or they're doing it on like a quick basis?
yeah. I think after 3 p.m. it's not full day, maybe half day something. From evening till night is there. I guess.
Hmm. Oh wow, that's nice. Then you guys can go for like an after party or something. Are you planning for an after party?
Yeah, we are thinking of.
Thinking of, oh god, by this time that should be planned, I think. That's there. But like after parties are must, I think the somebody must have organized all the parts of it by now. Like there are like over enthusiastic kids in the group, right? Who just like decide about all the
Yeah,
location for after party
definitely.
and all and yeah. So that's that. Because after parties are a must. Like um any event that happens that is related to college, everyone's like, oh, we'll go for an after party. Because like in college they don't let you do anything for that matter. So everyone's like, okay, we need to celebrate separately as well.
And
So
secretly.
it's a whole thing. Yeah, right. That's always there. Makes sense. But are you a party person? Like, do you get excited when such events are happening?
No, I'm kind of introverted person, but I'm putting
Mhm.
efforts to because if I don't mingle with many people, I will lose many opportunities.
Hmm. That is true. That makes sense. Yeah, I think if you start making like mingling in the sense like you don't have to go there for every event or everything, but like if you're participative enough, then people do remember you. It helps in the networking part. So that's definitely there. Makes sense. Fair enough. But when you say introverted, what does that mean? Like you don't like going out in general also, or like you try to avoid just specific events with a lot of
Yeah,
people?
maybe I don't like all the energy. I am little bit picky when it comes to people.
Ah,
I want it to like mutually benefit both people or else not just random conversation.
Hmm. Yeah, that's understandable. Like that just simply means that you don't like the small talk. Like a lot of people uh try to make small talks. It's like especially extroverted people, they're very good at small talk. Like they know that this conversation is like later going to hold no relevance, but they still try to make conversation.
That's
So
even awkward when you value your time so much and they are trying to engage with you with small talk and don't even allow you to go.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that I think there are certain people like that. Like I'm very extroverted, but I understand if the other person is busy, I try to keep conversations very short and like precise and to the point. But there are people who go on talking and talking. Like if they've started a story, they will not. There's no end of that story. There will be 19 other stories related to that one story, and
A-
that like
and
even
every character from their story is explained very briefly.
very yeah. Yeah. And I used to not like it because I was like, I am usually like, just get to the conclusion. I have other work to do. So that's my general attitude towards it. And it's very annoying because certain people, like, it's not just about time, it's also about, I personally get like very bored when people are not shutting up and they're just simply talking about themselves. So,
And I'm a kind of nice guy as well. So I feel I don't feel right to stop them, or else sometimes by great difficulty I will tell them that I'm busy or I have to go. But still, then they will wait, and they will continue another half an hour.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
so,
That
so I
happens.
so I completely avoid such people.
Yeah, and they start like stories from any point. Like if you are just talking and they'll be like, oh, you know what once happened, and then they will go into that whole like situation that once happened to them. And I'm like, okay, when will this person shut up? I need to do other work. Now I see it. Like now I'm extroverted enough. I don't feel shy to stop somebody or anything. So I usually tell them, I'm like, okay, are you done with your communication? I'm getting late or something like that. I tell them. And yes, sometimes it seems rude because like somebody's talking and you're just trying to shut them off. But I feel like it's better to tell them that I'm not interested now than instead of like them talking for like 1 hour than me being like, yeah, I don't relate with you at all. So it's better to shut up earlier. So that's that. But fair enough. But I think when you start working, when you're at college, yes, it's easy being an introvert. But when you start working, it's hard to continue as an like introvert. I think most people turn into extroverts when they start working or when they are in the job environment because you're required to talk to people. Like you can't avoid at that point, even if you want to, you can't. So
Exactly.
does that
I get
happen with
it.
you on a daily basis?
Yeah. The thing is, till PUC I was introverted. Then from my engineering, I started being. Uh, I didn't convert to extrovert yet, but I started doing all the things that extrovert people do, that grab opportunity and
Hmm.
communicate with different people. And
Hmm.
if I'm not comfortable, at least I text them and communicate. All those things I tried and explored, and whenever there is opportunity, I push myself. Even in
Hmm.
corporate, in corporate, as you said, it's really true that we cannot do everything by ourselves. We need help of
Yeah.
seniors or other. Even you will have to talk to your manager.
Hmm.
So there is
That's a
definitely
must.
communication.
Yeah. And dealing with managers, I think that is the toughest job. That's the best thing you learn at corporate, dealing with people. Because different people with different sets of power and different sets of responsibility, they act very differently. So, like the way your colleague is going to respond to you, your manager might respond in a very different way to the same thing. So you have to learn to like accept their reactions without killing them. So
Exactly.
that's yeah, that happens. That happens a lot because I remember in my like internships at like places that were corporate in nature. The way I had gotten like really bad managers that way, so it was very annoying to deal with them. But well, I learned how to deal with them sooner or later because you have to. You can't like shout at your manager. You have to learn the tactics of understanding what is this person's weakness and how to not make like myself seem like I'm the target or I'm the problem um, in a corporate environment. It's tough, but you have to learn to do it, because I think sometimes even the colleagues are not nice. Like they're nice on your face, but then you know that okay, they were probably the ones who put me into trouble. So that's also there. I don't know if you faced those challenges yet. You might have
Not
witnessed.
yet, but yeah, I kind of feel that.
Ah, yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, that's true. Like sometimes it's not outright visible. Like they don't show it directly that okay, we hate you and we don't want you here. But some actions of theirs, they like make you feel like an outsider. So it's like you feel bad for just joining that company. You're like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know I couldn't join it. So that happens. But regardless, that's all a part of corporate. I think that's only for the like younger people. It's more evident. I think once you like have experienced 4 5 years of corporate, you understand it. Then even if you change the company, you know how to settle into it. Like you've learned it by that point. So that's there. Makes sense. Fair enough. All right. Okay. Okay. With that, I'm going to proceed with our topic for today. Our topic for today is a little interesting. I think it's very basic but good. Our topic for today is quick ways to make money. So that sounds like a funny topic. What do you think are the like fastest ways to earn money according to you in today's generation?
There are different ways, but if I relate it to myself, the immediate and the quickest way for me to make money is freelancing. Uh, Even if you give me a fixed time, I think with my past experience, I can quickly get some clients and make some money.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
My
think
Klasingo
freelancing.
journey, right? Everything started like in 2020.
Hmm.
In 2020, during that lockdown, I started exploring freelancing, and
Hmm.
I started making money. And then my life balance was a mess because all my clients were US based, and I had to
Oh,
work
working in the
sleepless
nights.
nights
Yeah,
because that time making money was some
the
interesting thing
main
for me because
priority.
I am getting some money and I'm
Yeah.
getting in US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, getting some pocket money was really difficult. So I really
Yeah.
needed that. Then I experienced financial freedom through freelancing. Then I continued it, and then yeah, that was one way. Then there are other ways like I wrote my book, so it's on Amazon. It makes me some money, maybe
Mm-hmm.
yearly or something. Then there
Mm-hmm.
is audio book. Even that makes me some money. And
Mm.
then there is my YouTube channel is there. Even that will eventually give me some money.
Yeah. I
And
think
yeah,
yeah,
then
because I think after certain subscribers or certain views, you can monetize it, right?
yeah,
So once you can like monetize it, then every single view pays you some amount of money. So that's there. I think then it starts like per 100 views, you start getting a certain amount.
it's
I'm not
not
sure.
exactly a view, sir. It's the first criteria is 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hour watch time throughout the channel. That is the
Yeah.
first criteria to get your channel monetized. After that, uh, ad will be run on your channel, and every ad viewed by every 100 people, like that you will get some money. I have two channels. One channel was recently monetized, and
Hmm.
that channel, since my work, I didn't have time to balance both of my channel, and I'm really posting very low content on that. So it made
Hmm.
me $7 recently.
Yeah.
So
That makes
it's
sense.
it's very interesting topic actually, how to make money. It's everyone's
Hmm.
problem.
Yeah, it's everyone's problem. I think freelancing, as much as freelancing is tiring, a lot of people think that freelancing is very liberating. It is liberating because there are no boundaries. But if you have to make your own boundaries in freelancing, that's the biggest challenge that I have faced in freelancing because I do freelancing work. And I feel like the biggest challenge is creating your own boundaries because you can
Exactly.
keep working as much as you want to. but at what cost? Because if you keep working, that's also very problematic. It comes at the cost of your health, it comes at the cost of your mental health, it comes at the cost of you like not being able to maintain a good social life. Often comes at a at the cost of you not being able to rest properly. That's the biggest challenge that I have faced with freelancing. Because if you're a workaholic person, I am a workaholic person, I enjoy working 24/7, but that's not how you're supposed to function. You're supposed to take rest. So it gets problematic after a certain point. It's very good in the initial phase because you're getting like a lot of money, but after that it becomes problematic because you're like, yes, I am getting money, but that I'm not getting rest, because of which I'm not getting the time to spend this money. What am I going to do with the money if I'm not able to spend it? So it becomes like a problem at that point. And especially like you had US clients, right? So I also have dealt with US clients. Like the one, US clients are very snobby. I used to like find it very annoying to work with them. Secondly, if you're working with US clients, you're working usually in the nights, which like ruins your sleep schedules. And that is exactly what happened with me. I just felt my entire the REM mode of sleeping, which is like considered the deepest mode of your sleeping. I felt it was
Rapid eye movement.
completely like ruined. So yeah, it took me a lot of time to come out of that phase and actually develop a good sleeping pattern again. So I mean that's also pretty like it's problematic. I think in freelancing you are your own boss, but you need to treat your work like a full company and like make boundaries that okay, this is the time I will work, these are the days I will take off and do no work. You have to make your own holidays, you have to make your own breaks and everything. I think that discipline in freelancing is more important than how much you're earning. If you have made like a good disciplined
Exactly.
routine, you start to earn more without like ruining your sleep or ruining your health. So that's there. But yeah, for the outsider, I think freelancing seems very nice. Grass is always greener on the other side. I always tell people like who tell me, "Oh, you the freelancer." I'm like, no, no, you also start freelancing. I want you to try it because people think that it's easier that way when you don't have a boss. I feel like it's 10 times harder when you don't have a boss.
Exactly.
Man,
Only people
what?
who tried it will understand that and agree to that.
Yeah, yeah. Because like it's true. If you don't have a boss, you don't have a company, you're fully functional. So either you work in like full guilt mode where you're like, no, I need to be disciplined, I need to work,